we can evaluate stuff in the debugger. Like, I'm not sure how to do it with the new Xcode, but I think you can go to GDB prompt like this and type print, and you just write a C expression like m input buffers dot size, and you get, you know, a real answer. It's actually running this stuff. Okay. So I don't see what issue is there, because there's definitely a size to it. Maybe we had a breakpoint here, even though I don't see one. Yeah, there's no breakpoint. I don't know. And now you can't see here's breakpoints. Ah, there was a breakpoint there. So we'll just delete all the breakpoints now and continue on our way. Yeah, so there we had a breakpoint a few lines above, that was it. So now we've got this thing running. Notice when things hit the black box in the middle, they no longer turn to effects. They no longer get processed and turn green. When they hit this guy though, the line up there, they will, because that one's not in a belt. It's not a child, not a sub entity. It's a first level entity. And yeah, so it makes sound and stuff. And you can't,
running.
yeah. So I'm just waiting for it to crash now. It should be any second. There you go. And did we catch that in Xcode? Well, I don't see. I don't see any. Oh. No. We didn't catch it. It already exited. That's horrible. How do you debug this? I can't run in Valgrind. I don't know what to do. Well, I guess I just have to do it the old-fashioned way and print a bunch of stuff out or analyze the code. So I'm gonna undo yesterday's stuff one step at a time. One crappy thing is that I've branched this. The filter project was a Git project, but because I knew I would change a lot of files, I've taken it out of source control for a while, and I'm going to create a new repository. So the day-to-day changes aren't in Git. Yeah, so looks like today's going to be a rather painful day. Yeah. If you don't know, it's about to get lazy. Now this is a time when you have to just not give up. Okay, so what were the other changes? What did we do yesterday that started crashing it? You know, we could watch the videos. That's probably not too fun. Okay, but in belt entity, this was one of the main things I did, add this collide with method. Let me take it out. And we determined that not to be the cause of the bug, so what will this do? Taking the collide width out, this will go to the default collide width behavior. Yeah. And that should be fine. So, I'm going to keep talking and hold this here till we get a crash or not. And I'll just comment on this code in the meantime. I note that this doesn't...
So...
See this code? It doesn't check the size of... Well, it just crashed. This guy just crashed. Oops. So that just crashed, so it's probably not this part. But we're not checking the index. Oh, we do check the size. I take that back. So what else did we do? Another thing is that we changed the voice entity guys to be what do we change it? I have a little idea. I'm gonna look at an input manager. We keep track of the last unset guy, and it's called what is it called? And this is a weird crash. It just blows up, and yet I know it's a crash because it goes into GDB. That means some kind of exception was thrown. You know, let's it's worth doing a quick Google. iPhone debug no stack. How's that? See, that's much better. You get a error message. But here's an answer. No, he's gonna call stack. Turning off GCC info. Yeah, I don't know. What was I going to type? iPhone crash no debug info. not using that. Yeah. The problem is that the crash doesn't happen at a time that I can predict. Okay, I guess there's a good chance this is related to memory. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. We should enable the zombie tracking. So, Xcode has this zombie tracking feature that I've used in the past, and it has helped me a few times. So there's a zombie, and let's just debug it. And I'll just let it run. I'm gonna not talk so much this time. I guess it's fine to talk. I should just keep talking. Did you see that? So that didn't give us any error message. Didn't give us a stack trace. The way you get stack trace in GDB is you can type where bt. There's no answer. So that's probably due to excessive memory use. We can run it with instruments. That's a good way to check. So if you go to, we go to edit scheme and analyze. I guess analyze is probably the instruments. It's kind of opaque.